We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Kings and the Blazers. Chip Fay gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Corey Tate. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
First pitch, 7:07.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call. So now to the plate, Roberto Velez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Fay, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty D, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Roberto Velez becomes the first out of the inning. He's set, and the pitch. Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
1-0 the count. 1-0 count, the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Ty Hardy will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Digging in, Scott Jordan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Batting second, the center fielder, Richardson.
Into the box, Richardson, and he fouls this one off. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead to count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the running play. 2 down. Chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. A ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases. Just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage to that.
Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Mad Dog Jackson as he lines it out to center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Now at the plate, Francisco Barreto. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. First pitch coming. Here it is. Maurice Carter is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is going to be a drag bunt. He gets it down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning. Now batting, Julian Reyes. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. And a ball 1-0. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Now at the plate, Mac Slade. Yes, he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In there, no balls and a strike.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Popped him up. Jackson is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. So stepping in, Ty Hardy. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
The 0-2.
Man, that's a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
A 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Digging in, Antonio Nunez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reyes is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And as you see there, they're currently tied for 3rd in that department. To the plate now, Chip Fay. And he puts it on the ground to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Scott Jordan, runner in scoring position with Sir John. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 offering. And it's fouled away. Rojas on 3rd with 2 out. Fouled away. The 0-2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and he pops him up. Carter calls for it, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Corey Pate, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Corey Pate.
First pitch on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And they'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Digging in for his second at-bat, Roberto Velez, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Richardson will wait on it. And that's at number 2.
The batter, the third baseman, Fred Blair.
Digging in now, Fred Blair. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 2 out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Oh, and he misses it. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Runner at first following the error. And next to hit is the catcher, Jaylen Brown. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called a ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Swings through it for strike number 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Striding into the box, Richardson.
The center fielder, Richardson.
Here comes the first pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Stepping up to the plate, Nori Dizzy. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to center. Tate is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, number 18.
Ready for another chance? Brock Sanders. He reached on a single in his first try. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. All set for the start of the fourth. And set to go is the second baseman, Maurice Carter.
Maurice Carter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is flared out towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out.
Now back, the left fielder, Julian Reyes.
So striding in, Julian Reyes. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
Grounded to third. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
The right fielder, number 2, Jalen Hurt.
Stepping in, Jalen Hurt. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Two out, nobody on. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. This one is launched. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 10 for him on the year. And this ball game is tied at 1.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on ShowTrack, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
At the plate, Mac Slade. Guess he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
batter.
Into the box now, Ty Hardy.
Hardy.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. England leads this one 2-1. Leading off the inning, Mad Dog Jackson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Jackson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking at his career totals, Jackson has hit more than 450 homers in his career, and he's been launching them out of the park since the day he stepped onto a big league field. A ball and a strike now. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Hit in the air out to right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now back, the pitcher, Francisco Barreto.
Now in the box, Francisco Barreto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2 balls and a strike. And it misses. 3-1 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Swing. Strike 2. Hit out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Antonio Nunez.
In now, Antonio Nunez. First pitch of the at-bat. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. He got him.
Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Corey Tate. A hit in 2 tries so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now here's the pitch.
Oh, that's just out.
Line drive to left. Dizzy is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ready for another shot now, Roberto Velez. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's outside.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
The 2-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring it home.
So now to the plate, Fred Blair. And he lays off there, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Two balls, no strikes now, batting with 1 out and a runner at third.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-0. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Dizzy has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
Wow.
Ready once again, Jaylen Brown. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Comes set. The 0-1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Lucius Rojas. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now here's the pitch.
1, no strike.
The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-0 home.
That's ball 3.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Alejandro Rosas will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he's back in standing. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Enters play here at 279. 5 homers and 25 driven in. Here's the 0-1.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back. At the plate now, Scott Jordan, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Hurt is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the center fielder, Richardson.
Coming to the plate now, Richardson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. And it's fouled away. This is line to left. Reyes is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Drew Land takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Maurice Carter. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Julian Reyes is at the plate as he watches ball one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Back outside. Ball. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, if you were in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Into the box, Jalen Hurt, as it's on the ground toward the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
In now, Mac Slade. He swings and misses. Throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The 0-1.
Nope.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Fouled away. The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a 3-1 game. So here now's the pitcher, Ty Hardy. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh,
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Two out here and a runner at second. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch hit back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Kings lead this one 3-1.
Leading off for Portland, the left fielder, Rory Dizzy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way out to left center. Reyes arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, number 18.
Stepping into the box, Brock Sanders. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Left center, base hit.
Now back, first baseman, Mad Dog Jackson.
At the plate, Mad Dog Jackson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. Oh, and he can't come up with it. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 6 full. The Kings are out in front 3-1. New inning set to get underway. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Corey Tate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dizzy has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Roberto Velez.
Into the box now, Roberto Velez. First pitch of the at-bat. Came inside with the off-speed stuff, and it catches the corner. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And that's outside. He lost him. Ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Stepping up now, Fred Blair. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Ready with the 1-0.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Runners on first with 1 down. He's running. Pitch inside the throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Throw behind the runner at second. Runner back safely. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And a dive, but he's back in there. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Now
Jimmy Painter will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Jimmy Painter.
Maurice Carter will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Into the box now, Francisco Barreto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Antonio Nunez. First pitch on its way.
0-1.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Ready with the 2-2.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Lucius Rojas, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Three-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden, the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Dominique Diaz comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Lucius Rojas will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the belt, the pitch. First and second here with nobody out. And there's ball 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. And another foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Misses. Ball 2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike 3.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying one at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base, and now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Samuel Rincon will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Samuel Rincon.
Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Scott Jordan will be next. First and second now, 1 man out. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Into the box, Scott Jordan. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Number 11 for him on the season, and it's now 5-3. Well, we'd be doing you a disservice if we didn't employ ShowTrack to show you that home run again. No doubt one of the most impressive long balls we've seen. That ball was screaming off the bat, and the projected distance comes in at over 480 feet. Wow, that's tough to top.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Standing in now, Richard Richardson. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the offense continues as he's into third with a triple.
In most parks of the league, that would be a round triple. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Stephen Oilcan takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Stepping in now, Nori Dizzy, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. On the year, Dizzy is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. The 0-1 on its way. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Here it comes, 0-2.
One ball, 2 strikes, you count.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brock Sanders. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Don't want to forget about it. 4 runs here in this half inning. And it's quickly 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Mad Dog Jackson. Ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box, Francisco Barreto. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. 7 complete here tonight. As they've doubled up now, it's 6-3. Carson Roper has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Roper.
All set for the start of the inning. And next it'll be the outfielder, Julian Reyes. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey!
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And now a pitch on the way.
2-2 now.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, we'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
In now, Jalen Hurt, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
At the plate, Mac Slade, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Ball
2-0 now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Three and 0 now.
Ball 3.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Now the 3-0 offering.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Ready now with the payoff pitch. full count still. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And that'll score the run from third. And don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. That's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Runners are at first and third with none out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Now the 2-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Lonnie Overstreet is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Dominique Durazo will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Dominique Durazo.
Corey Pate will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's not the pitch.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
As a look, now the pitch. Swing, and he gets under this one as it's hit in the air to shallow center. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Throw won't get him.
The bat, number 3, shortstop, Roberto Velez.
At the plate now, Roberto Velez. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. A swing and a miss at the slider at 88, 2-2. Ran it in on him as this is bounced towards short. To second for one. On the first, a double play, but meanwhile the run is in that'll tie the ball game.
Now that
A base is loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
So striding forward now, Fred Blair. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
First pitch of the at-bat. He's set. The 0-1. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
1-1. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dizzy is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. And we are all even at 6 apiece. Lamar Bones is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Digging in, Antonio Nunez.
not shortstop, Antonio Nunez.
First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. A reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. He'll get it into second.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked. Was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Digging in the switch hitter, Lucius Rojas. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Bones, a 32-year-old veteran. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. The 1-0. Bones has thrown a little over 50 innings and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Fastball well outside. The 2-1.
That's ball 3.
drilled down the line. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
And he gets ahead 0-1. He'll come in here at 259. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Comes set and the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good, hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Stepping in now, Scott Jordan, as he'll take a look at ball 1. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Outside, 3-0 now. Richardson is on deck. Here it comes on 3-0. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The center fielder, number 13.
Standing in, Richardson. He's 1 for 4 for the game. From the stretch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Ready now, Nori Dizzy 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fastball called for strike 2. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that is off the wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-1 game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. So now to the plate, Brock Sanders, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Second and third, 2 away. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive.
Oh, look at the diving stop. What an outstanding play to end the inning. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Darrell Pickett comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Set to start the ninth in this one, and stepping in the long ball threat, Jaylen Brown.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. At the plate, Maurice Carter. Here comes the first pitch. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
1 out, nobody on. And there's ball 3. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. That one's in there, 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. So showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Hit hard to short. He's got it. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Select unit defending. Julian Reyes.
Settling in now, Julian Reyes. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And that's in there. Base hit. So the top of the 9th keeps a rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
Now batting.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB. A 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Into the box, Jalen Hurt, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. The 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. A runner on first with 2 away. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
8-6 the final score tonight. Portland capitalized on a huge 7th inning on the way to the win. Lonnie Overstreet claims the win out of the pen, his first. Darrell Pickett hammers down the save, his 6th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 8 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the visitors, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.